So welcome to Skegness at night. Unfortunately this didn't go quite according to plan. It started raining and a lot of the fun fair and pleasure beach, their lights have gone off. God, they shut them off early. But we're still going to do a walk along the seafront. In fact, actually, I think it looks really nice right now because the sun has set, the clouds are clearing, and you can just see in the distance the colour of the sky looks really pretty. The famous Skegness clock tower, which I just heard chime, which sounded very atmospheric. So let's have a quick walk through here. This looks really pretty. More and more bandstands now are becoming centre of attention to light displays at the seaside. They do look really nice. And actually, considering it's just rained with the floor, it's giving it that reflectiveness. Harry Ramsbottom's closing up for the day. I think they need to light up Jolly John just a little bit more. You can just about see him. So what we'll do, we'll walk down the seafront. Obviously the pleasure beach is now shut, and it shut very early tonight, so it was difficult to get around it, but we'll also have a walk on the pier as well. Look at that chandelier. That is pretty impressive. A bit close up though, it looks a bit misty. The Tiki Bar in Skegness is kicking. In fact, let's just quickly walk on the other side of the road because you'll probably get a better view of the amusements. Now, bearing in mind it's the summer, it's August, and places have cleared out very quickly tonight. Maybe because it's rained, I don't know. They got some pretty impressive chandeliers going on as well in the Embassy Theatre. It's amazing how the atmosphere changes at night and how quiet it has gone since the pleasure beach shut. I'm definitely getting a South End vibe, I don't know why. Seriously, this must be the busiest McDonald's I've seen on any seafront. In fact, I think this is the only McDonald's I've seen on a seafront. So just coming up on the right is Skegness Pier. And it's gone through some changes. In fact, they've had a massive refurbishment. So we'll have a walk through. So the pleasure beach has just this moment closed, literally straight on the dot of 9 o'clock. But it's still really lovely to walk down here anyway. Like literally, I just walked through here about a minute ago, and this was all open. Love these palm trees though. I want to get some of these for my garden. Shame the front of the pier sign isn't lit up, but this has gone through quite a change, especially inside, and the plans for the pier are to extend it to its former glory, and I believe some fun fair rides as well on the end of the pier. But they've switched the lights off now, but this is like an LED climbing wall, which looks totally amazing when it's all lit up. It's actually quite nice that I've got most of the pier to myself, because before it was just so busy. So the rain has cleared a lot of people out. So I guess it's just us having a walk around. Oh my God, this looks so much fun. It's basically those plastic balls, or I think they're foam balls, and lots of air cannons. If only I was 10 years younger. That looks so good. And just walking to the very end of the pier. The pier is obviously going to be a lot more extended than it is now, stretching well out into the sea like it used to be. And I know it's dark, but from here I don't know if you can see on the camera, but you can see over towards well, you can't, but over to Understanding. There's also something out in the water as well, which is just going to show you how far the pier is going to come out. So just walking past the Premier Inn, and then, so yeah, the illuminations, well, they're kind of staggered in the sense that there's some up near the Jolly John statue, and then there's a few more here. Okay. Stars make it look Christmassy though. If you've ever been in here for some entertainment and some food, it's a really good night out. Definitely recommend it. Looks like the only bit of life that's still on the seafront going on in here. Everywhere else seems really quiet. Bearing in mind the time now is literally 10 past 10. It is August. I know it's been raining, so probably a lot of people have gone home, but I think a lot of people go back into their holiday parks and so forth. So it's worth coming up to this part of the seafront. There's a little bit of a light trail you could walk just past the castle, and obviously past the seal sanctuary, but the lights literally go to the very end of the seafront. I can see some tinsel in there, so I think these might have been Christmas lights at one point.
Don't forget, for more After Dark videos, make sure you check out the playlist. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you haven't, click that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so via Patreon or PayPal. All the links are in the description. I will see you next time.